Lehasa goes to Mantuli's house to eat dinner. Dinner that was cooked by his ex-cellmate Ushongwe. They almost bumped into each other if Glenda had not texted him to go out on a date. And Kwaito and Tiwos continue with their Namibia contract in secret, and Mapitsa finds out that Tiwos is going to Namibia next week, Wednesday. Jacobeth is not happy that Khanyago wants to see her, and she's livid about the whole thing. Hi, welcome to my channel. Here's an update on Skeem Saam. So Jacobeth is waked out because she met up with her lawyer, and he said that Khanyago wants to meet up with her. And now she's waked up because she does not know what Khanyago wants to say to her. Now wafufulelwa, the next thing Uri akakopana le Khanyago tlo mogama, but demonstrates this whole thing Khanyago yirango Khanyago with Kwaito. Kwaito about to had to fight off his mom-in-law, and they told her to calm down. Lehasa is preparing to leave and go to Polokwane for his meetings, and Preeti said she's not going because she's busy working on the divorce case that Kobas has assigned to her, and phones her mother telling her that Lehasa will come for dinner because he's coming to Polokwane for meetings. Samogoshe tells his mom about this whole thing that Jacobeth is going through, that Khanyago wants to meet and all that. And Mantuli was like, this man, they just frustrated that this man almost ruined Jacobeth's life, but now he wants to meet Unyakang. And then Mantuli asked Shongwe to cook for dinner because they're expecting a very important guest, her rich son-in-law, as she says it. Onemali kakhulu, imali eningi. Now, Ushong agrees to cook for the guest that he does not know Guti. It's someone that he knows, the famous Lehasa Mapos. Lizzie goes to meet up with the lawyer with her mom, Ekepsis, and the lawyer tells them that Khanyago wants to meet, but they don't know why. So he decides, let me just phone the lawyer, his lawyer, and finds out. And then Jacobeth says that, Jati, I don't know how to forgive this man, and the things, the way that I'm so angry, I feel like when I see him, I'm. Now the lawyer tells them that Khanyago wants to meet on Monday. So this is happening soon. I wonder what Khanyago wants to say to Jacobeth after putting her in so much trouble. Now Shongwe says that he needs to leave early because he wants to go cook dinner for this special guest, Mantuli, and asked Evelyn to lead the choir. Evelyn was very happy to step in. But then Oshongo almost revealed that he was in New York because they were asking him, where did you learn about this whole singing thingy? And then he quickly rectified it and said it learned in Eastern Cape and that it's a family thing, it's goggly, what, like a church vibe. He gets home and then they start cooking for this special guest. Clement almost says that he's not looking forward to sitting because remember, how they ended up because Clement visited summer drugs and Lehasa ended up kicking him out. And now they're sitting there waiting for Lehasa to come. Ushongo is also sitting at the dinner table, but Lehasa is delaying. And then Ushongo had asked Utlenda earlier to go out on a date with him just because he got paid 22K with Tishela. He got paid and he wanted to take his woman out. Utlenda then texted him when he was sitting at the dinner table saying, no, I've just my schedule just cleared. Can we still go to Capes for dinner? And then he stood up to go for dinner with Glenda. Just when he leaves and goes to his room, Lehasa walks in and he missed him just like that. Now Mantuli wants Clement to go and fetch Ushongwe so he can meet Umkhwenyana wakhe onemali or rich. Yo, what a mess that's about to happen. I'm super sure they're going to drag the storyline and say that Ushongwe had already left to go to his date to Northland. Now the wedding planner comes and says that Lehasa is not paid a deposit for the wedding. Upreet was like, I don't know how he missed it. He probably forgot. I'm going to remind him. And then Mapitsi says that Uti was started like sleeping better because of his therapy, and only that because he's about to start the therapy. And she says that they've not told his family how much Ashana or they are no longer divorcing. So she's thinking of going home with the kids so they can tell them. And then Utiwas gets a message from the Namibia people and says that it's nothing. Kwaito, something happens to Kwaito when he's sitting with Togo and brushes it off saying that it's nothing. Now Togo reveals that she knows about the baby. Kutulis is pregnant. And Kwaito asked her to keep things under wraps because they don't want people to find out until they're ready to tell them. Now, Tibos is feeling bad because he's hiding this whole thing Namibia contract that they're taking no quite in secret, saying this whole thing is killing him because he almost even revealed when he went for his counseling. And Kwaito says the same thing, who says this thing is worse. And the worst part is that the contract says that they'll have to go to Namibia at least twice in a month. How are they going to do this if they're not coming forward and being honest that they took the Namibia deal? And then the shuttle company phones the house telling Mapitso they're confirming address Katibos because they're coming to fetch him next week. He's going to Namibia. Mapitsa fufulela fonela Tibo said, what's going on? From shuttle services. I don't know, it's fine. Let me come home and explain to you. Now Tibo says to rush home and explain to Mapitsa because Mapitsa now knows, hey, this man is going to Namibia on Wednesday. How when they've just went through so much trauma? Pretty then continues with the case, the divorce. Apparently, this lady that is a client that she's helping seems to be like a busy person because instead of entertaining this whole divorce thingy, she's out vacationing on a yacht somewhere, not even have time for meetings. Lawyer, I wonder who this person is. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.